A 41-year-old woman was found lifeless inside Mountain of Fire Church Auditorium, also known as MFM Prayer City. So this is actually a sad story, and let me tell you how everything happened. So it was a quiet Friday morning. So people were entering the church at Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministry, also known as MFM Prayer City, along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. As usual, many came to cry to God, to worship, to seek deliverance and peace. And among them was a 41-year-old woman named Benita Luke. She walked in like every other person, silent, alone, and unnoticed. But what nobody knew was that Benita didn't come to pray. She came for something completely different, to end it all. So at around 7:20 a.m. in the morning, the chief security officer received a call. The voice on the phone sounded panicked. Someone had just found a woman lying down motionless inside the church main auditorium, and the chief security officer ran there immediately as usual. And when he got to the spot, he saw her. Mrs. Benita was on the floor, very still, no breathing, no sign of life. Beside her was a small plastic bottle, the kind used to keep snipers, a poisonous substance that people sadly take, sometimes to drink to end their lives. There was no blood, no struggle, just silence and death. The police came shortly after. They took photos, documented the scene, and later her body was taken away to the morgue. Doctors will run tests to confirm the real cause of her death, but the bottle and the quietness of her body already told the story. She was gone. And the biggest question still remains: why? What was Benita going through? Because no suicide note, no final words, no message on social media, just a quiet pain and final walk to a place of worship. Because why would someone choose a church as their last place on earth? Maybe she thought God would understand her pain, or maybe she believed death is better than what she was going through, or probably maybe she felt hopeless, unloved, or forgotten. But there is one thing everyone should always remember: the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. God is still here. Even in your worst moment, He is calling you. Even when it feels like no one understands you, God understands. Even if you feel like giving up, please don't, because He said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. You may be thinking of ending it all, but God is not done with you. There is still a tomorrow worth living for. There is still a reason to keep going. So don't carry the load alone. Talk to someone, ask for help, pray, cry if you must, but don't quit. Because He said, "For I know the thought that I think towards you, says the Lord, thought of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Benita didn't speak, but her silence speaks for thousands of people across Nigeria. People suffering alone, crying behind closed doors, smiling in public, but dying inside. This kind of people, they attend church, they post on WhatsApp, they laugh with people, but deep down, they're asking, "God, why am I still alive?" So if you are one of them, this message is for you. You may feel alone, but you are not alone. You may feel broken, but God sees every tears. You may feel like giving up, but your life still has meaning. Please talk to someone, share what you are going through. There are people who care. There are churches, friends, pastors, doctors who wants to help. So don't carry the load and pain alone. And for those of us that are watching, if you notice someone is acting differently, always sad, too quiet, or always alone, please don't ignore. Say something, show them care, because that one conversation could save a life. Because somewhere right now, another Benita may be planning her last visit. So let us be our brother's keeper. I Digital Crime. I will see you guys on the next one.